Good evening. I just have to come on here and talk to you all just briefly about some things that I'm doing. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining me really quickly. I just want to come on here and share some information. I have the pleasure of taking advantage of an opportunity that was presented to me. I don't get these opportunities often, and I don't always share this information, but I have been looking for another stream of income, passive income, something that did not require a lot of brain power, a lot of energy, a lot of time. And can I tell you first, thank you all for joining me, for those that are popping in, and just say hi, get your heart meets, whatever, give me some thumbs up to let me know you're with me. But welcome to my live. My name is Chantel, and today, I want to introduce you to a company called XAEL-AI. So, if you've been online lately, I'm sure you've probably seen dozens of opportunities claiming that you can earn money from AI, from crypto on online platforms, right? Because I have seen them. And some of them I tried just to see if it was real. And the problem is that many people have been disappointed because let's be honest. They join with all these projections that are telling them that they're going to get big money and they're going to have big returns, right? But eventually, either the company shuts down or you find that you have to invest more money than you even have, or more money and time than you have to spare, right? And the whole goal of even going into an adventure or an endeavor like this is in order for you to gain some things, right? So I want to just tell you all about Zael AI. So I actually was introduced to it by someone who I just met on another platform. And she sent me a message and she said, "Listen, I found something and I want to see if you're interested." And so I went to the Zael AI presentation, right? And in the beginning, the first 3 days are training, and they walk with you and hold your hand. They tell you every single button to push, what you're doing, and so on and so forth, right? And then afterwards, if you have questions, they explain to you why you did what you did, why the things are going the way it's going, and so on and so forth. You get to launch your robot because you get a robot for free as long as you go sign up under someone. So I'm excited because I have some friends that are looking into it, and we're going to be a team together and build some residual income of our own, right? But the beautiful thing is, as they're explaining this, right, they are honest with you about the earning potential. Yes, it's going to start off slow at first. They're honest, and I can take someone being honest with me, then I can take better, so much better than I can take someone feeding me a bunch of fluff, feeding me a bunch of numbers that don't mean nothing, right? Because if those numbers don't show up on my bank account, guess what? It was nothing. It was a waste of my time, my energy, my efforts, and now I'm pissed because I can't get my time back, right? Okay, so here's some things, 5 things that I have determined in the time that I've been with them, right? And then I'll tell you a little bit of the personal story that I have, right? So, why you should trust this company? Because here's some questions I want you to ask whenever you hear something about a company telling you you can have residual passive income online. So, ask, why should I trust this company? Well, according to the presentation, but also according to what I have learned, Zael AI highlights 5 reasons, right? 5. And I'm going to give you the 5, but I'm also give you my personal experience in the 5, okay? So the first one is business compliance. The company states that its operating entities are legally registered, right? They're publicly verifiable, and it encourages individuals to verify this information themselves rather than relying on someone's word, relying on the information from the company or the company representatives. And I thought, hold on, how many people say, check me out? Other than Jesus said, test me, try me. God said, try me and see won't I, right? So this company literally said, look me up. Then gave me all the links to look them up and told me you can just put it in Google or whatever search engine you use and just look up the company. And I did. And everything that they told me lined up with everything that I found online. That was the first thing, right? So I'm still looking sideways because I've lost money, I've lost time. Okay. Second thing, with Zael AI, they explain the business model. They explain to you why they do what they do, how they do what they do, right? I've always, anybody know me? science, English, and history, those have always been subjects close and near and dear to my heart, right? But this is talking about robots. So I was like, wait a minute, let's go a little deeper, right? So then the presentation stated that the AI robots are deployed in real commercial environments to provide automated services, and that participating users get a chance to receive distributions based on the revenue generated from the operating of those robots, those AI robots on the platform, right? Then I got a chance to launch my robot. Granted, it wasn't even about what I made, but it was about being able to say, I did that, right? And I was excited, but then I got a chance to see the residuals coming in. So then I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I actually got a little change from it. I was like, wait a minute. So if you're like me, I'm going to sit back and watch. And I let it stay in there for 2 days because I want to see how much I could, raise or gain in 2 days. That's my 48-hour rule. I'm just testing. Training was 3 days. This is day 2 now. So day 2, I've already upgraded my robot because they have opportunity after opportunity for you to get extra money, extra points. They even have at 5 p.m. They have this thing where you come on at 5 Eastern Standard Time. You come on at 5 and they ask 5 questions about the company, right? Based upon the training that you've been through. In the 5 questions, they have 5 different numbers. They choose 5 random numbers, and whoever's answer is in that spot and it's correct, guess what? You get paid money. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. On the very first day I attended this 5 o'clock meeting, I made some money. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. $10 for just answering a question right from a training I got the night before. I was like, okay, all right, let's see how much we can do with this. And then the meetings that we have, I was asked to do a summary. And in doing the summary, they were like, the summaries, if they're good, you can get blessed with another reward. I was like, okay, sign me up. I'm a social worker. Documentation is my thing. Yes, let's do this. So then the third point was this about the withdrawals, right? The presentation contrasts that the platform reportedly makes withdrawals difficult after people, have invested large amounts. But I didn't have to invest anything. And the withdrawal wasn't difficult. I was walked through how to do the withdrawal. And then when the money showed up in my Bitcoin, whatever, what is it called? Coinbase. There we go, Coinbase. I was walked through how to deposit that money into my account. And I was like, wait a minute, no strings attached, no hesitations, and you can withdraw every single day. Matter of fact, they have a whole in the chat platform that we all communicate with. They even allow you to upload pictures of, so all day long, people are uploading pictures and images of their withdrawals and their deposit. They have one platform, one of the are simply for you to upload the images because it's the receipts. I'm a social worker. I'm all about the receipts. If it's not documented, it didn't happen. It's not real. How many know that, right? And it was real. And I was like, what? Say less. Let's go forward. So then they were like, now that you've upgraded, now you're going to be making more money every time your robot is launched. Our robots get the code to be launched every evening at 9 p.m. So I need for you to know that right now I'm supposed to be in a 9 p.m. meeting, but I wanted to tell you all about this because you all need to get in while the getting's good. Right now, they're letting people try the company for a few days at no cost. Literally, you coming in on my dime, you coming in on my name, you coming in on my account. And I'm like, come on, you create your own and I show you and walk you through it, right? We can do this together. I promise you. So here is the fourth point. It says that industry participation, right? They talk about how the presentations say one thing, but then the company does something totally different. I can honestly tell you that is not the truth. The participation in the major artificial intelligence conferences, they just did one in Shanghai and they were highlighted, okay? But more importantly, presenting this is as evidence of the involvement in the AI industry. They allow us to see all of the videos that people recorded, videos of the live things. And then on top of that, guess what? Beyond seeing the videos, you can go online because they give you Everything you need to go online and research them. Check me out. Look me up. See if what I'm saying is the truth. See if what I'm saying is evidence. See if what I'm saying is you can find it for yourself. And everything they've done so far has been legit and above board. Every single thing. Better yet, I'm gonna tell you numbers. I'm gonna tell you a sixth one just on merit because I absolutely love my mentor. Okay, so the fifth one. This is actually my favorite, one of my favorite parts, right? So the presentation doesn't just tell people to trust blindly, right? They tell you ask questions, do your research, verify the information, understand how the platform works, and more importantly, make your own decisions. And they encourage you every step of the way. Ask us questions, challenge us, ask. If you don't know, ask. If you question something, ask. If you heard something differently, ask. And guess what? Y'all know me. Anybody know me from my childhood? You know, I got kicked out of Sunday school class because I was asking questions. You know, I got kicked out of many classrooms because I asked questions. I'm that child. I'm that. Why? But why does it work that way? Then why does it do that? Then what is the purpose of that? So this company answers all of my whys, and they answer it with patience. They answer it with love. They answer. My mentor is so awesome. He is so patient. Can I tell you? He paid for my lunch the other afternoon. It was getting close to evening by the time I ate, but he paid for it because he was like, I just appreciate the fact that you're taking everything I'm saying and you're applying it. And I see you trying, I see you doing the work. And if you're putting in the work, I don't mind helping you build because we're all there to build passive income, a residual income, another stream of income. And if you have never ever heard of this company, it's spelled XA. X is an X-ray, A is an atom, E is an Edward, L is in Lincoln dash AI. I need for you to check this company out. If you are interested and want to hear more, you can DM me, you can message me, and I'll send you so that you can at least try it out for yourself. Give yourself 3 or 4 days, test it out, see how much you make, and come back and let's have a real conversation about it. Because at the end of the day, you have at 1 p.m., you can get a code to get more, a bonus. At 3 p.m., you can get a bonus. At 5 p.m., we have the 5 questions. At 6 p.m., you can get a bonus. At 8 p.m., you can get a bonus. At 9 p.m., you get the code to launch your robot, and then you get paid for the day. Guess what? I need for you to understand there are roads and avenues out here, and there are opportunities that come and present themselves. And anyone knows me, I don't generally come on here and talk about other things. I talk about my company, I talk about what I'm doing, I talk about what's going on in the world. But for me to come on here and tell you this, I'm telling you this is something special. And so one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because I've learned a lot about the AI industry doing with this company, but also I got a chance to pay one of my bills and keep the money in my pocket. Okay. It was amazing to be able to do that. Now, granted, like I said, I haven't been with the company long, but it was a nice size bill for what it was. And so I'm grateful. I was able to make over in 1 week over $200. Now, did I do a little bit of work? Absolutely. Did I? And when I say little, just a little, respond to some messages, summarize the meeting notes, and be on here for the bonuses. Did I win every bonus? Absolutely not. Was I upset if I didn't? No, because I'm celebrating with everybody. Because guess what? The platform is so friendly. Everybody on there acts like family. They're like, how are you doing today? What you having for lunch? What's your day like? What you been up to? Is there anything I can do to help out? If someone puts on there, they're having an issue with something, everyone is very loving. It's literally a community, and we are building something. And as we're building, we're able to start building another stream of income. I'm excited and I'm happy to share this information. And I have been revealing this to some friends. And I'm excited because for the first time, there's a company that's doing exactly what they said they were going to do, the way they said they were going to do it, without any strings attached, without any loopholes, without you having to do any extras, without you having to dress up, do all these other things, without you having to jump through hoops. And how many of us can appreciate that and can use something like that in our lives? If you're interested, let me know, reach out. I promise you, I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to get you straight. I'm going to let you see and try it out for yourself. And you tell me what you think. But look up the company, find out, because this has been something that I've become extremely excited about. And I'm happy that I took the chance and didn't let other opportunities that I lost at, other opportunities that shortchanged me, cause me to miss out on this opportunity. I'm excited. So if you want to know more about the process, more about the company, ask questions about the presentation, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. I told you I got to get to that meeting, right? I am turning off and disconnecting, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach